Welcome to your Monday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Swanson Gibson Jr. On the tennis court, the Bahamas men's team dominated at this year's Davis Cup in Trinidad and Tobago, going undefeated against 5 nations. Positioned within Group 4, the Bahamas defeated Cuba, Antigua and Barbuda, Suriname, Panama, and the Cup's host country. Team Bahamas' success would lead to a zone promotion to Group 3 for next year's Cup. Players Dante Ambrister, Kofi Bow, Michael Major Jr., Denali Nottage, and Captain John Antonis arriving at the Lyndon Pinley International Airport on Sunday, donning their new medals and being met with a warm welcome by family and supporters.
It's incredible, from last year to this year. We had a huge chip on our shoulder. We proved everybody wrong, and I'm glad that we did it. I went to war with these guys every day. Shout out to Coach John Antonis. So it was amazing, man.
I've been playing with them from I was 3-4 years old, and then coming into the summer, we practice every day for the summer. We prepare for it. We expected to win, but it's different to expect and then go down and actually do it. So I'm just proud of these guys, man. I really am.
The players also discussed handling adversity in pool play.
Messed up my ankle real bad in the second set, but I was like, bro, I got to keep going, and I did it for my boys and pulled through, and we got the dub.
We had a chip on our shoulder from last year to this year. So, everyone was on the same page, first of all. We knew we had a goal, a mission to set out, and, we was locked in from day one to now. And, we just kept each other focused, motivated, and Coach was there to lead us through it. And, we just went out there, stayed focused throughout the week, and got the job done.
And an emotional Captain Antonis touched on the resilience and determination of his squad.
The team spirit, the fight, the unity, the will to win, we proved it. Yeah. And it's one thing that we were seeded one in our group and won all our matches and then won the one at the end to qualify, and they played brilliant. Yes. And Bahamas, I'm so proud of these guys to be a part of this team.
Over in Paraguay, the Junior Pan American Games are well underway, and the Bahamas has 15 athletes seeing action across 6 disciplines. For the first time in Pan Am history, the Bahamas is represented in judo and has already picked up a medal courtesy of the efforts of Xavion Johnson. The Bahamian judoka secured bronze in the men's under 66 kilogram category, defeating Mateo Condon of Peru in 3 minutes 6 seconds by Ippon, which is considered the highest score a fighter can achieve. Early in the competition, Johnson making his presence felt in his debut, defeating Mexico's Ian Aguirre by Ippon in just a few seconds. And this Saturday marks the beginning of the Caribbean Volleyball Championships, set to occur in Nassau, New Providence. The Bahamas will be represented in both the men's and women's division and looks to defend home court against the contending nations. On Sunday, the teams attended a church service at Bahamas Harvest Church, having a time of worship and fellowship. Numerous players expressed the importance of having God in their life, particularly as they begin competition.
As a nation, we lead with God first, so it was really encouraging to see how many of us came out together to fellowship with each other, and it was a new experience for me. This is not my home church, but it was a great message, and I think that it really brought us closer together, and we got a good blessing to send us off to start the tournament.
We got to give God thanks. Through all things, without Him, nothing is possible. So that's the driving force of our life. Regardless of what we go through or the problems we may face, we always got to go to God and ask Him for His blessing. And that's what we're doing, asking God to bless us and guide us as we go through everything else, besides even volleyball. So that's what we're doing, giving God thanks.
This weekend, all road leads to the Kendall Isaacs Gym as the Bahamas hosts its first Caribbean Volleyball Championship in 2 decades. And also occurring this week is the NACAC Track and Field Championships, occurring in Freeport, Grand Bahama. Several of the competing athletes had a practice session over at the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium, mastering various techniques ahead of this significant meet. Head coach Andrew Tynes gave his expectations while characterizing the potential of this group.
Well, the team is comprised of world champions, Olympic champions, and regional champions. So the expectation of the Bahamas team is pretty high. I think that once everybody's healthy, we go into Freeport healthy, I think the expectation should be high. It's also an opportunity for athletes who haven't qualified for the World Championships. This is also a last opportunity for them to do so. And even for those who have already qualified, this serves as a meet that they can get some good competition in before the World Championships.
Professional jumper Laquan Nairn discussed his mental framework going into the meet.
I'm just trying to be more confident in my approach, how I approach practice, how I approach competition, and just, being confident in myself. I'm going to knock out to win it. I'm going to win, for sure.
And that's been your Monday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Swanson Gibson Jr. Enjoy the rest of your evening.